Yansha Bokon Sensem. Okay. There is a case I yet to come here. Bibia and this is some of the bad politics. Bokon Sensem. Mobakaya. Some few weeks ago, I'm better. And I'm a catcher. I must say there is a grand scheme of Nyoma Omoya. Emma Bokon to Kwanincha. Because Bokon to Kwano say entra a benefiting crophobia. Tienye Bokon to Kwano a benefiting crophobia. So Bokon to Kwan entra chena. Some person and the informant and mom information. Yet the Bayer Juma. So yet one year Boko crisis deepens. Deeper than it looks. Expert from a political undercut. Than here. Mena woka say any 3 days ana yewura school akwako kum kola mienu yese bokonto kwana kwa to the extent that enkola akore ko school no mu di tuo ahihye omo ho so boku SHS student shut down after okay so boku ya shut SHS no ayi na de baye ayi wa ko your friend say ayi fusu kwache ana ode letter aba say ya shut SHS ne down adentia ya ko shutu nkola mienu o dormitory ana ye do omo moja so there's blood in the dormitory. You come on kola 19-year-old final year student shot dead on Boko a senior high school campus by heavily armed men. So Ntokwane now is going beyond now they are using another strategy. Said they want to even expand the war. Menoka say and police for ye kumomo and enkola ye kumomo ema ye kumomo. Somewhat Ntokwane say between kusasis and mampusis. Menoka say Ntokwane has moved beyond kusasis and mampusis. Now Okodu Boko area muwa. There are several tribes. Tribes in Katingiti Bebrio. Na the aya muhono kusasi ne mampusis. Na kokomba for ho, bisa for ho, several tribes ho. And only do moye. Say the smaller tribes no. Omumu bi ho a omu support kusasi for. E bi so support mampusi for. Now they want to expand the war beyond the kusasi and mampusi chieftaincy issue. Tienio, muntienie. And abine ya aware. National security is aware. People are aware. Say bokonto kwano. Omo share nyina ban ni nim so mbe say stop it now and ye be kire mu and me no ka say ayi mampusifo etimi sheda kum eye bisafo edientia ebia bisafo no eta ayi mampusifo na chi na se be ye no bisafo no be sore akokunto kwani bia mo no na o ma sheda kokumbi chenio se be ye bisafo no be ka se o ene nya mampusifo na eku ene nuanu kusasifo na bisafo sore abedwani to kwa sanso na kusasifo etimi titana se bia wo mu nim se kokomba fo na e support ye kusasifo a no mo anka se kokomba fo ni bi e tonkoku a na kokomba fo na ka se o ene mampusifo na nim se ye support kusasi e di no ma sore in arms to join a kusasis to fight against. So they are finding any means possible so they expand the war beyond the kusasis and the mampusis. They make a go fit new e tiade o mo ye ne se akosua sewa ana menimu se akosua sewa tribe no o support me ko kadechia na ma sheda ma me nkofo ko akosua sewa abusuafo ni bi e so mo nim se se ko akosua sewa abusuafo dia ene ekofi ana me de be hye no e ti akosua sewa ene ekofi fo nim se akosua sewa ye meme ally e ti sadia o mo de be kume nkofo no o ma sori abe join me na me no obeko sanso na kofi nim se general nkofo ne support wonu a se be ye na general nkofo ne be sori ene wonu akoko no no asheda me akum general nkofo ne bi tidia koso a very serious matter, dangerous. And your mama baye on the promise bokofo say yankongo tie your mama no munsem and we shall lay this thing at the doorstep of John Dramani mama. So fire. Me say, Yakosu Bokono. We shall lay it at the doorstep of John Mama. Menoka say, Bokun toko within the last 7 months. Enipa not less than 300. And no cry a year on record. But more than that, the record in Kaomo within 7 months. And Yamana Meka, Bokufo, Kusasifo, the Kusog youth. John Mama Kose or Mubon. Omoneka say, John Mama buy and within 7 months, Enipa more than 300 newu. Whereas in the 8 years of Akufo-Addo, enipa 50 penny we. Etientie Jomama. Ona ako jina ona ako play politics. Reckless leader.
Precisely.
Reckless leadership. The leadership wa. Yentie Jomama. Yentie. Danny.
There's no chieftaincy conflict in Boko. There cannot be two kings in one kingdom.
Avetie, Obi. All pay a year Kusasi for the vote and Kusasi for the dorsal. So Ope Kusasi for the vote. I know Kojina woman. I know promising almost say there cannot be any two kings in one kingdom. And the matter is settled. Yentie Jomama Biu, Yentino. Like a penny side.
No chieftaincy conflict in Boko. There cannot be two kings in one kingdom. Every government recognizes that the overlord of Boko is Naba Abugago Asigre II.
It is a leader. Danny Koko read your mama dear video. Now Oko Jina say there is no chieftaincy conflict in Boko. Everybody agrees. Say Nipani ya Naba Abuga Yasogri, which is a Yakusog or Momo side and and then if I were to Sunny Abaho. Now we are. What's the Santa Hine Sangot na Asamuso? Uncle Kandiabaya. Your mama miss where you crocodile the job. Where you Kohabraha. Na de ode ya santemai no e bia no ye kusase na santemai you to mum je wa ya so percentage na se ne invite santemai no oba ne ade no asa suma nkola no ko dia tam e bia no ode ye kusase if so no ko gina ho e wo bra na nim so we potential leader of our nation ana ko gina wo say there is no chieftaincy conflict in Boko na e ye kusase fo no ne ko ye omodia wo sudua wo se santemai sanko ka ne e se santemai ko no ko making ruling na so kasi kusasi for na mpaye omodia na nkrofon manpurisi for na gaso ene one Jomama na ahye so kono kodana no say ne manpurisi for na hineri omodia na manpurisi for so ayi kusasi for say Jomama ka different to set something here after then yentie Jomama say all accuse say chede kan you say MPP for after yentie dan yentie.
Anytime NDC is in government, Boko is at peace. Unfortunately, as soon as NDC leaves government, the Boko crisis flares up again.
Jomama, even that concept here, okay, you know, it should tell Ghanaians say, woman, I'm share Boko conflict. If it's a one benefit, and they are Boko conflict, and sorry, how many MPs in NDC now? How many MPs in MPP now? All the 6 seats in Boko, and to one sorry, Muya de Pan, Munya Nina, Adentia, if it's a Tokoni Muya. And I'm inside to Kusasi for against the Mampusi. Someone catch Kusasi for say Mampusi for no that was the backing of Dr. Muhammad Baumia and the MPP. And it's like I say, anytime NDC is in government, the Boko is peaceful. And if there's a more political capital being from inciting the war. No more opposition pen. No more shall see incite war. If the more the war goes on, Mampusi for no trouble MPP. Mama kwakunya edi wo kana no kure na mom yemusa na sada na muko opposition ana ntokwa na sore if so muko opposition ana muko ko hye akire enunu mo e wa bra Jomama nim se obi me no ka sei Jomama ya we se dientia ntokwa ne tuntwada and see your big politician mo nkran abosumi bia no omo send sika free ha mobile money sahodo if say AK47 M16 ne boarding one neto politicians to Kroma say mu free boko wo mo shada send sika aya de koma aye party secretary and so wo mo de kofande war et Jomama ya we as onim se o pese o mo stop here sa war na ekoso no on kan chere politicians dey be one abem e won party so munya sika na busu bi o mo send ko if we are aware say NDC MPs we are aware say NDC mpanimfo bebre send sika free ha MPP mpanimfo bebre send sika free ha e de ko aya de ko ma aya party secretary political secretary enso no mo de fund war it omo ya aware to mama say dey when NDC is in opposition the war goes up if someone am ko share chire ko nunu and the entire wo ba yi after the think can say you gave the people hope and it was a false hope. Exactly. It was a false hope.
Anytime NDC is in government, Boko is at peace. Unfortunately, as soon as NDC leaves government, the Boko crisis flares up again. And let nobody say it's a fight between ethnic groups. There is politics behind it.
Jinawa, it's your community. You have John Domani Mahama say, and if a former president who has the national security, who has the BNI, who has a police, what do you mind so pain? When he is speaking, he is not speaking from a place of ignorance. So if a former president who wants to be president again is telling you that, let nobody say it's a chieftaincy problem, but a political, he knows what he's saying. Exactly. Your mama knows what he's saying. On your political leader at the time now Okasano, wabedi o mine so pain. Bokunto kwa na more than over 50 years. And your mama be a president, we are briefing on Boko. And when you mukofo mo share chira, o mo make capital, financial capital. Obi, o mo engage into kwana, o mo tontuo. Etuo no ho na eton. Yati kroma na listo one na poku. Ebe ka chira yese. Enipa John Mahama appointing so onko arms and small arms and one commission. Adams bona, o tontuo ko Boko. Beboa. And your man appointed. Then I'm kind. This one and up on the kind. Your mama, your home baby. Or say Adams Bona, a toncho, a coboko. They said your mama will be a president. I catch us a bokunto kwano. And yeah, a chieftaincy issue. There's politics behind it. It's in Okache Kusasi for Nessa Meba. Make critical so great Jamama. Yenchi your mama, Yenjino.
It's a fight between ethnic groups. There is politics behind it. And there are people who deliberately fund that crisis.
Okay. So asema mekei, me twatwa, and this for my journey no mempo na munyi minia. Mo leader wa be president pay. Or say there are people behind it who are funding it. Our president Mahama nim say, your politicians are almost sorry send this ikabusumi bia. Aya de koma ye constituency for. E wa bro mo nim say can ye some fan to you. To mama ya we. Edu NDC, edu MPP. Moya way. It is 100% to quality twa. Other than national security call us uncle for ya almost send this mobile money. Your records. Chile do a koboko. It will make that mobile money in large quantities. Other than mum success because if you want to resolve the issue, you need to cut funding. If said we share better for mano, Uniska to AK47, Uniska to M60. It will more think crying. A funding a Joma and Nimuomo. It will tune and to say, I won't conform with children. I don't want cuts funding. Why is he not having conversation with them? Say, friend, echo. Why you be who say, what's and this kind of the national security will deal with you when you be here, but benefiting our buying. To one yet, to come work so I'm a bar. The mamma in Pabonnet. Have a muntian view.
Politics behind it. And there are people who deliberately fund that crisis. Everybody, the majority of Okusasis, Mamprusis, Bimubas, Busangas, everybody wants peace. Because everybody wants peace to do his business. I mean, the current curfew in which we are, nobody likes it. Our chiefs are being told they can't wear smocks and go into town. So what is a chief supposed to wear? A shirt like me? How would they know he's a chief? And yet it's because of the violence and the crisis. And they were forced to do it because people hide weapons in their smocks and go and shoot at people. But I can assure you that peace is our priority. When NDC comes, and I didn't say if, I said when NDC comes, we're going to prioritize Boko's peace so that peace will return to Boko and people can go about their business and look after their families.
Mr. President, Mr. President, you've been in government for 7 months. Exactly. Is there peace in Boko? And for video now, more kumuni pada from. They said yes, you kumuni pa chini pass. Yeah, kumuni pa basa.
More fire.
And then kola school kola, and you kumum basa. And there's a four, and you kumomo. Yenti. Danny, show the other one quick, Mr. President. This is the scenes from Boko. These are the scenes from Boko. When NDC is in government, and if it's too much of a nice one. And we cannot play politics with this nonsense anymore because it benefits you guys. And then this is the benefit of every Boko and to when hit here election and yeah, this is the winning seat of winning. When there is peace, exactly. How are you that time? What's actually here near my way? I don't think Mama Ayarga would say, Mama Ayarga, you cannot decide, say, obey neutral. You need to take a stance and to quite pay and I won't pay. Lucky. What kind of hypocrisy is this? And we want to continue to play politics with this nonsense. When kids are dying, mampusis are dying, kusasis are dying, business are dying, Kokomba people are dying, and we are aware. Since we are bereft of ideas, let me propose some ideas for you guys. How you can bring peace to Boko. If you are bereft of ideas, if you don't have any idea how to solve the Boko chieftains issue, requisition of arms, it should be your priority. And for the trio gum, our motto, one cat funding here for the mama ministers and other funding. Uncrophone at it in Kraina, Mundi, Mama Sandy money, Mundi more track records, one cat funding. Movia, a buying this country, the button, a phantom arms, we use strategies, we use wagons. More fire. It will be to pay informant to her. Ideas on our side, ideas on my toy was a dinner could deep. Monfa informants. And one discuss or Monshi or Momoto arms of Kokonibi. It is will be a sort of told you and yes, you are quite more chilipano. Monko Tochuro. It comes at a cost to the state. Nemomo Tochuro, the so many Kokwa. Some sini na mbenyanwa wamunya si wamuko tuchurwa wamunya bebre freewa what would they do no mu dia state no sanso na kusasi fo no obi kosi ye ni ade mesu me beto chuo ni bi ni ade wo kono okoto ye de kokuma mpusi fo enso mu na no masoma wo mu omoto anom dia state and you can retrieve a lot of weapons from there using that strategy precisely anybody bebre su krokrochu ne mo na mboni omadi over the time nti omo suro se ombe ye ni ade the government should give amnesty to those people. Say mamu 10 days. Obia wodi opeso odini chuotu. Near granting amnesty be many free boko. Near many peaceful place man kodemia. That is what we do. Exactly. And they will surrender. Because most of them want peace. Except that they don't know the way out. Near brother baby I don't be kwakugo. That is how we solve the problem. I never know. Obi. I never more than tiny cut the funding. Retrieve the ammo. How do you retrieve it? You must pay. Government must pay to buy the armory. Give them amnesty. Get solid informants. Our minimum informants in we japa nkwase sama wudi nkoma we na ese okokoye aduma we na ese okokoye retrieve the arms, give the people amnesty munye we nyina kate fund munye ye pefe se ahimie no ayi can say palace se wo ho bebre na wo de adane amore if so him so o din tokwa ne ayi na o dimirika ko wura himfe wa na security for muntimi ko now the government must have conversation with himfo ho nyina so wa woni mu a se obe hide obi a wo hit you we will raid your himfe and come after you with force and we should make it unattractive for anybody to run to himfe and seek cover. That is how we solve this problem. Don't sit in Accra and begin to do this nonsense of politicizing, and we can no longer politicize it. We must solve it head on. Deal with it drastically. Exactly. But then say no. And then say no. Obia wadi wani mu a obeko what be dwania kwa himfi. And you must let the chiefs be aware. Say moje nkrofo ne trade. Yankonko tie your mama asema ko saka. Edani a third video no bo ne yentie. Your mama say mu no saka ye. Yentie. Fire.
Unfortunately, any time the peace of Ghana will be disturbed, it is the MPP government that is in power. NDC is coming. When we come, we will make sure there is peace in Boko.
Na peace in way. Na peace in way. Na peace in a way here. Asha space here. Your Excellency, peace in a way. I don't know mun kanu kura say ya. Bibia ya politics. Reckless leader. And some of Okaye. And I say, Atena bedu aswase. Meno Kasei, aswase, and Quanta, a jadem. Our Abraham Yahweh, aswase de yesi, Kusas 4 days. Ye busa question. Mama Yarga. 1 year, friend say, Mutaka. Ye busa question. Say shooting in a course. Was it in relation to any arms deals be a course one? Maybe some or Hinena Yakuna, Kusasi for Hinikuno. Was it in relation to any arms deals be a course? I don't know. Can correct. Nani expert bia or yeah expert no free boko na oka or say your mama cannot solve a year mama boko fight and because on your honest leader. Dani fatu no mo goti. Bo na ma fo nti. Senso nya sadia. Aveda ni enti.
No amount of military, no amount of curfew can bring peace to Bako unless that issue is addressed. You are right. We were all excited when the president came to Bako after 1 week of his inauguration. We were very happy. We were celebrating it. But it was all PR. The president is not sincere. He's either not sincere, incompetent. The president is playing on the intelligence of the people. That is why people are angry on the ground. You came to Boko, and since then what has happened? Nothing. Not a single policy has changed. On Boko, nothing. He's continued the same old disciple. This is not. Look, in 2022, I told the then Defense Minister Nitiwo that this conflict is going to spread. If they don't take time, the conflict will spread. And Nitiwo looked at me and just walked away. They did nothing. We are on the ground. We are picking the signals. We are telling the authorities what to do, what can happen, and they are not listening. Look at this Asawasi. Look at the attacks in Accra, attacks in many other places, in Bolga. It's happening. It's spreading to Nalerugu, to Walewale. It is spreading. And
Ayamena Meko, Ayani Ifro, Ayamena Meko, where I am Professor John Azuma, one president of a Kusok People's Congress. It will Kusasini, Anna Onuna Jomama Kosha Omubo, was your mama Yano Kref, or the man for Nigeria Diago. Where I am Meko, Professor Azuma. If say your mama ba ho no, omo gini di. And the entire they spread it is because they believed in your mama. But your mama has disappointed them. Reckless leadership. And your excellency, respectfully, we can no longer continue to play politics with this nonsense. Jaja Rolling Star. Osha Sunas a retrieving of ammonia, the man for Nasonia. A man and Kolani Munyadi. You are Muninada. Then you open it, let's go hell out. You go in silently, we finish with it, we are done.
Fire.
No. You use extraordinary measures to deal with extraordinary situations. How's ya? A man in Kolani and Baba Tanya Diano. And when you are winning free. I don't know what the policy over here. Mass advance and dear distraction. I don't know just a wood in I am finding you give us easy. That's not the problem. If I did more than 50 years. Yeah, many animal kusasi for many animal boko for. And your baby is here, Druno. I never know. Bobby,
airtime. Yeah,
what in Christ and this is how come we are by yes and one of the trusted confidants of your mama. Yes,
appointment now your mama or person of board mine. Adam Bona now on now also a doctor or school or PhD no. This is a manner. They're born in UK for criminality. I will dive into it. My time, Mister. The Musa question said, a dean or choir was secondary school. She's from Abreso in the 80s. Then or choir. Me papa, na ne posini. Posini by a security aspect. Oko security school here. Yeah, what security aspect title. Yeah, media for so much. No matter me after that, but now better radio so TV so. Me list to our proper say be kwampu. Me who so that kakra. Me am from security aspect. Obi a onu kwa uri tuo to kwa want me nche tuo ne bara na. Want me nche tuo se ne etutu tuo ne asese tuo ni ye. Yes, what security aspect. Obi a onu kwa kan hu no supply tuo kwa boko.
Ave tiayi when Adams Bonano your mama nakoto a small arms commission list on an apoku say Adams Bona and as kahumia supply to eko boko Oka somewhere bro several months. Adams Bonanka on the bank on court. So yeah, for the records for say yeah, maybe by inference. Precisely. By inference we can conclude that ocean behavior every can't say we find one. Then you know list when maybe. It is a sam pass the list of can no credit. Send the pioneer to arms commission, small arms commission, Adams Bona, or supply to Kohe.
More fire.
Bokonto Kwano, your mamma and Momo Searching. Bokonto Kwano, your mamma and Kofon Searching. If send this for benefit free and conform the capital, or Muto or Munisca. Your uncle for Omodiano or Manuadiani, and so Muto Choboko. But the danger in it is that Bokono our border town.
Precisely. More fire.
And Nadia Kosubokina, Sietia Nye, no more recruit to Sankophobia. Even as a whole nation, it is a threat.
Exactly.
Was the same to Kwana threat, a beer Dukumasi, a threat, a Dua Shaiman, Nanosom Kukubu Shaiman, and that is what they are trying to do to expand the war.
Precisely.
So stop playing politics with it, Mr. President, and deal with this thing head on.
Oh, the president.
Tell him.
On this note, I don't even want to say anything. Let's stop the hypocrisy.
Exactly.
Let's deal with the Boku issue.
Precisely.
On in charge. He's the commander-in-chief of the republic. He's the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. He has all the security at his disposal. if he wants to solve Boki issue, it shouldn't take him more than a month to deal with it. And he knows it. But he won't solve it because he benefits politically from it.
Precisely.
More fire.
Mama Yarga, you need to take a stance and stop this thing about. And I mean, Kabi, and I will Kuwena man Kabi, one Kabi, now must search in a Mufandi.
Fire bend them up.
Fire bend you people.
More fire.
If you look at the afrifa, many Kofi, General, Sewa, Daniel, BK, near Baba Yajuma. You show no macramo.
More fire.
Mama bye.
Hey,